At this very moment, 20,000 modern soldiers are defending a city walls fortress against 3 million rioters. Can the rioters destroy the modern soldiers, or will this city blockade be destroyed itself? Let's find out. Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Daily here, and like I just said, today we have 3 million rioters versus 20,000 modern soldiers and tanks, and a couple of hero units in there too, defending. It should be a pretty awesome battle. So for the rioters, we ended up using the footmen here. God, I cannot wait for mods to be in this game so we could have like actual rioters and like maybe policemen or something like that defending. That'll be pretty sick, but for today, you know, we gotta use our imaginations a little bit. So, these 3 million riders are charging downhill against these modern soldiers. The modern soldiers should have about 50 or so tanks total on the battlefield. One sort of section at each entrance, and then this entrance over here has double that. Then we've also got John Wick, the action man himself, and Nikola Tesla here too. So those guys will assist in this defense over here. This is probably going to be the most difficult defense, since the most amount of footmen are going to be able to charge the city blockade here all at once. So this could be a little bit rough. At the moment though, 50,000 dead rioters and only 40 dead modern soldiers, aka the police, I suppose. So not doing too bad just yet. Over here we do have rioters going up, and they are killing a few of these modern soldiers who were misplaced down below. These poor chaps didn't even have a chance. At the very least, they're gonna go out, guns a-blazing, fighting the good fight. They're not gonna survive, that is for sure. These guys are most definitely gonna die. But hey, at the very least, they'll go down heroes. And then over here, of course, we've got ourselves even more soldiers. It's just soldiers galore. It's just soldiers everywhere. They are completely surrounding this city blockade. Oh, it's gonna be good. It's like modern day Les Miserables. It is beautiful, yes? You like? Very nice, yes? I don't know what I'm going on about, dude. I just don't know, but I do know that this is pretty freaking awesome. We even have like a little bit of a bridge defense over here. Oh, man, this bridge is not getting taken. We could say that for sure. This bridge is just getting destroyed. I mean, when you got Shermans lining the block, M4A4 carbines rattling off fire, it's a little hard to take a bridge. I can't really blame these footmen, and in fact, they just got extinguished. Well, maybe more will come that way, but it seems like most of them are deciding to go for the side attack instead. Probably a good choice because they can actually get up here and do some damage to those modern soldiers. Right now, there are 75 dead modern soldiers, 130,000 dead rioters. This battle is truly heating up, baby. I don't know, I think the modern soldiers could have this, you know, despite them being fairly outnumbered. I mean, extremely outnumbered if we're being realistic here. I think the modern soldiers, you know, they've still got that firepower, baby. These, by the way, are not the ancient rioters that we sometimes use in, like, the French Revolution battles. No, not those. Those ones only have 1 health because they're fighting musket troopers, so it's more fun to see them slaughtered at 1 health. But these guys have their full health, which is 150, so not that much. They could probably take 2 or 3 shots from an M4A4, and of course 1 shot from a Sherman. They get insta-killed by a Sherman no matter what. So at the very least, they've got that going for them. You know, that's a little bit of a benefit. We are breaking over 100 dead modern soldiers. That number is climbing bit by bit here. It's really just going to take 1 section of the modern soldier defense to break for these rioters to plow through them. And I think that section is going to be over here. If the rioters can get through this area, they're going to have a direct connection right over here. So that'll be pretty extreme. At the moment, we do have 200,000 total dead rioters and 126 dead modern soldiers, so not too bad. Why don't we go ahead and run our first time lapse? I'm thinking over here, we can watch the modern soldiers charge downhill at the city blockade below. I think this will be pretty sick. Pretty sick. Let's run it. All right, boys. So kind of like we predicted, the footmen got a foothold here, and the riders are now sort of clutching it up a little bit more than before, which is great. Well, for the riders, not so much for the modern soldiers. They do have 760 kills now, which is good, and that is just increasing bit by bit here. A lot faster, I guess would be the term, than before. So things are looking a little bit better for these riders. The modern soldiers do have 500,000 kills though, which is great. That is what, like 1/6 of the total riders alive? So that's not bad at all, but it's not, not at the point where we could safely say that the blockade will hold in this city. The rioters still have a very, very solid chance of managing to overturn this city and basically destroy them. So it could continue to go to the downside for the blockade here. Only time will tell here. Only time will tell. So why don't we go ahead and run another time lapse, this time of like a skyward view like this. Let's do this. Alright, the modern soldiers just hit the 1 million kill mark, which is pretty extreme. 1 million kills, that's nothing to scoff at, man. That's pretty decent. However, the rioters have 2.5k kills now. That's pretty good too. So rioters are looking at a little over 10% of the defenders being dead. Of course, the defenders are looking at 33% of the attackers being dead. However, the defenders' numbers are going up a lot slower than the attackers' numbers, so could bode well for the defenders here, or sorry, the attackers here. In the long term, maybe they'll be able to clinch this. Maybe they'll be able to, come out of this and manage to get the success. Right over here, this is a terrible area for the attackers. I mean, they're doing terrible. Those riders are not doing well. Over here is a little bit better. Around the back, definitely a lot better. They killed all of those guys, which is fantastic. Over here, these tanks just need to die, and then they've got a direct pipeline into the place, which is good. Same with over here. And then in the very front here, a lot of these modern soldiers did die. Action Man John Wick is still alive, as well as Nikola Tesla. I'm not sure Nikola Tesla has done anything this entire battle. Look at this man T-posing here. No, he's not even T-posing. He's just standing there. But those beady eyes. Oh Lord. He looks like a lizard person. I'm not sure about this Tesla fella. I am not sure about that man. But there's still a thin line of modern soldiers over here, and it's those tanks that are helping them out so much right up here in the front. So that's pretty much the current state of the battlefield. Good on certain parts, pretty bad on other parts. So it's tough. It do be tough out here. Why don't we run another time lapse? I'm thinking over here, because if these tanks do get busted, then this area will be free for the taking. That'd be pretty good. Let's do it from this angle. That way we can kind of see everyone getting up in here. I think this is the best angle. Let's run it. Alright, so actually the riders' kills really slowed down now. They've only gotten like 300 or 400 more kills since the last time we were recording. Oh, not great, not great. It seems like the blockade has really clutched it up now, and they found those sweet spots where they're able to just hold back these rioters. I mean, look over here, it's just, they're just dying, man. They're just trickling down that hill. It is brutal. There's still 1.2 million of them left. That's quite a number, but I don't think it's going to be enough, man. I don't think it's going to be enough. But look at this. Look at this massive body mount going all the way to the top here. That's kind of crazy. I think that's where we should run our next time lapse. I'm thinking the rioters are going to lose this thing for sure. But at the very least, we can watch them give it their all. Give it their best shot. Let's see it. And we are just now crossing that 2 million kill mark, and as you can see, the body piles are just, oh, they're just building up. They're just building up as far as the eye can see. They're getting up to the tops of these towers. Look, these guys are coming up and over. But still only 3,200 kills. Ah, yikes. Ah, yikes, Aruni. It's just no bueno. No bueno for these rioters. Let's do one last time lapse, and then after that time lapse, I think I'm going to let it run to the end, but let's do it. Alright guys, so the modern soldiers have basically won this, and I was trying to figure out where the heck the rest of the knights were, because there's still, is that 42,000 of them, and they're just like stuck on these hills way back here. So there's still, I think, like a few trickling in, but it's pretty much the end. Yeah, only 42,000 remain. The modern soldiers absolutely decimated them. Modern soldiers still have 16,000 remaining, so ooh, pretty big difference there, pretty big difference. I say the modern soldiers just end up using their nukes. Boom. Oh, it's glorious. Yes. And hopefully that kills those guys stuck on the rocks. It did not. We missed. How do you miss with a nuke? It's got to be pretty hard. Oh, and there's a bunch stuck up here too. Well, kablooey. I love it. Either way, this was a pretty fun one. I like these sort of city blockade videos. Let me know if you guys want me to do more. Next time we don't have to do it in a city fortress. We could do it like literally in the city streets or something like that. That could be kind of cool too. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. But either way, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you have not already, and comment down below. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.